Hi, everybody. Um, Welcome to our live practice for December 4th, day 4, 30-day yoga challenge. Welcome, Bella. This is Bella, everybody. Hi, Bella. She's going to do her best to cooperate with the yoga practice today. Oh, there she goes, downward face dog. um, Feel free to say hi on the chat. I've got it up and running. There's a bit of a delay for me um, to answer all of you, but feel free to say hi if you're joining live. And grab yourself a block and a strap for practice. Here's my stuff. And, any water you need, anything you need to get ready for practice. I was saying the other day in one of my classes too, sometimes if you have essential oils at home, um, sometimes it's nice not only to end your practice by kind of putting them on your temples or on the nape of your neck, but also even to practice with like a sweet, calming smell. I'm partial, I know a lot of people are, to lavender, so it is the essential oil for calm, resting, any kind of anxieties or stress. So if you have access to that, that's kind of nice to have as part of your practice or after your practice in Shavasana. And if you don't, maybe something to think about in terms of something in your home practice. I had a teacher up in Encino um, a studio called Forward Fold, and he's one of my favorite teachers, and he always ended up every class by going around to all the students in Shavasana and putting just a little drop of essential oils on our hands and then letting us kind of rub our hands together to have a sweet smell. And I can't believe how much I miss that very simple but important offering that we used to have together after practice. So we try and make those things happen on our mat at home for ourselves. We're going to practice today. We'll start practice in 10 minutes. I'm up a little early. What, you really want to go there? She really wants to go there. She'll be back. I have a strong feeling. Go, go, go. We're going to get started on the hour. So in about 9 minutes, actually. 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern. Vinyasa practice today. A little flow, a little movement. How are you guys feeling? Feel free to let me know either live or touch base in the emails if you're doing this 30-day challenge. Even if you're not and you're just dropping in on the channel and finding your way into a class. It's always nice to hear from folks and hear what's happening for you guys in your practice. And we have a little bit of snow here in Toronto. That's where I'm based out of right now. Um, Actually, we got our kind of first official snowfall on December 1st, the start of our 30-day, and it was feeling kind of appropriate in terms of launching December and all that December means for us. And it was a kind of nice snowfall, and it's actually managed to clean itself up. Not too slushy, not too brown afterwards, so it was sweet, and we've got a little bit of it happening today. For those in sunny California, I miss the sun. I hope you guys are taking care there and being well, and besides this practice, finding ways to take care of yourself. And there is no playlist today, guys, but well, I invite you to work with that, in fact, and just be with your breath. And land. We got about 7 minutes before we begin practice, but if you are ready to rock in terms of you have all that you need to meet your mat, you might do what I'm starting to do here, which is just find your way to your back body and lie down. And if you're still kind of roaming about in your house trying to figure it all out and make sure that you have the allotted space and time for yourself, gathering, and there's time to do that as well. So as I lay here getting ready to kind of just wrap my head about the offering, wrap my head around the offering for today, and also just thinking about the sequence and what we'll be doing on the mat. What I notice that comes up for me, and I also think it comes up for you even as you are not leading necessarily, right? But it's this moment before we get going in our practice where we really find the space to acknowledge what we are in need of. So when and if you have the time before a class starts, just allowing yourself to zone in on that. morning to the couple or few people that just joined. I've got my devices up and running. One that's the actual recording that I can see in real time or my time, and then there's a delayed version up on my monitor. I think that's the one that you guys mostly all see. One of the things that I fought when coming to teaching this practice online is I've just never been a fan of the whole device thing. And it's been really funny to see the ways that it's kind of saved all of our lives in this time in terms of staying connected with one another and being able to offer these classes. So I think I've mostly gotten over the hump of all the technical aspects of it and all the failures of that, but it's still an adjustment to kind of see screens while I'm leading and practicing, and just to kind of disassociate what they had normally meant to me during this time. All right, folks. I see a couple of people just joining in, and we're going to get started because it's 11 o'clock somewhere Eastern time, 8 o'clock somewhere Pacific time. And welcome to day 4 of our 30-day challenge. Happy Friday. We're going to get started on our back body. You're going to need a block and a strap for practice if you have them. Lie on your back body, palms face up, Shavasana, breathing space at the armpits. And you're going to take about 4 breaths here as you get on your back body. You might adjust how your shoulder blades meet the mat. Kind of walk them a little further away. You might tuck your chin in to elongate your neck. And then run your attention up and down your body, down and up your body, and soften. So what that means to me when I choose to soften is it's like dimming the lights on the places that like to be a little more charged. Sometimes you might notice it in the way of fisting your hands. You let go of fisting your hands. And sometimes you might notice it in the way of the charge of the jaw. You drop the lower jaw away from the upper jaw. And you sigh and you let go. One more inhale to rise the belly, the heart, expand the ribs. Get full as you can. And then exhale out the mouth. Keep your hands where they are. Bring both knees up towards the chest. And start to move the knees in any which way. That invites a bit of movement, or a lot of movement for some of us, in our hips. And without involving your hands, what you're feeling for is just the range of motion available to you today. So any which way, make a mess of it. One more breath in and out. And interlock the hands at the right shin. And then extend the left leg long, pointing the left big toe straight up. Breathe in through the nose. Out the nose, exhale, pull here. One more breath in and out. Listen, keep the hands on the right shin. Bend the left leg, left sole of the foot to the mat. And then guide your right knee over to the right with your right hand. You can keep your left hand on your belly or at your left hip crease. And just feel a little opening there. A little half happy baby here. You can peace fingers to big right toe. You can hold on that way, and you can also kick the right heel out. Deep breaths in and out through the nose as you explore what's available to you. And then everybody draw the right foot, right leg into center, cross the right thigh over the left. Pick up both knees in towards the chest here, and then pick up the head and heart and grab for the feet with the hands in this cross motion of the legs. You should feel a little stretch through your outer hips. Breathe in with your head and heart up, and then lie your back body down and head down. Breathe out and pull and try and lengthen your lower back down. One more breath in, out the nose. As you maybe lift your head and heart to let your feet go, kick your legs straight up, breathe in, and put both feet down and your head down, breathe out. Interlock opposite grip at left shin. Extend your right leg long, point your right big toe straight up, breathe in, and pull on the exhale out the nose. Wind relieving pose, one more breath in and out. Keep the interlocked hands at left shin, right foot on the mat as you bend the right leg. And then guide the left knee out to the left with your right hand on your right hip crease or on belly. And just feel a kind of opening here. Deep breath in and out. Peace fingers might go to big left toe. You might hook on an official half happy baby here. And you might even kick the left heel out. You might even lengthen the leg. Find your range of motion. Try not to move too much once you hit it, and then breathe in and out. As you draw the foot and the leg into center, cross the left thigh over the right, and then bring both knees in towards the chest like you're doing a belly crunch. Pick up the head and heart. Take your hands and reach for your feet, outsides of the feet. Yeah? Deep breath in here. And then put the back body and head down on the mat. Breath out. Hold on to your feet. A little kick into the hands and ground your lower back body. And just stretching the outer hips. For 3. For 2. Pick up the head and heart. To release the feet, kick the legs straight up into the air. And breathe in as you pick up your arms and lengthen, kind of an Ardha motion here. Breathe out. And then keep your arms there and bend the legs. And slow bicycle of the legs as you keep your heart and your head lifted. Imagine you're in a movie and you're running slow motion. So as you run slow motion or bicycle slow motion, you start to feel the spaces in between. Keep your breath in and out through the nose. Maybe ride the bicycle backwards. Slow it down even more if you can, like you're in space within space within space. And about 3 more breaths. Oh, riding the bicycle backwards is harder. For 2. For 1. Both knees together in the air. Hug around the shins. Lie the head and back body down. Put your hands behind your knees. Rock forward and back a couple of times. 1 more rock forward, sit up, breathe in, and turn around. And from here, we'll go into tabletop pose. Props nearby. I like to frame the sides of my mat. Fingers really wide, pads of the fingers down. And if you need a little more information to feel the work of your arms, pick up the heels of the hands and go into the fingertips here. Then you'll feel your forearms charge up. Deep breath in through the nose and deep breath out. Keep it on fingertips. Drop your belly, arch your spine. Breathe in, flag your bum back. And then exhale, round your spine on your fingertips. Tuck your chin in. Cat-cow, cow it again. Inhale. Drop the belly down. Feel the stretch. Exhale, round the spine. Feel the hug in. Feel your abs work. Shoulder blades high. One more breath. Breathe in. Arch, arch. Belly down. Stretch. Exhale, round the spine. Tuck the chin in. Hug the belly and shoulder blades up. Flat back, flat hands down, wide fingers. Breathe in. And then pick up the knees into plank, even if you have to walk the balls of the feet back. Breathe out. Be aware of not sinking your lower spine. Imagine that your block or your prop is at the base of your spine, lower spine, and you're pushing that prop away. Hug the ribs in. One more breath in. In downward face dog, breath out. Adho Mukha Shavasana here. Deep breath in and out. Heels high, bend the legs, look forward, breathe in. Right foot to the top of the mat, then left foot and forward fold. Exhale, breath. Stand up right away, arms high, breathe in. Hands to heart, out the nose. Press your palms together, fire up your arms. Wash the fingertips forward and up, breathe in. You might even keep your hands in prayer. Exhale, forward fold, maybe with prayer hands down the center of you. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Breathe in. Stay here on the exhale. Weight into the fronts of the feet. You might put your fingertips onto the floor or onto the shins and press the shins away. Weights into the front of the feet and then shoulders away from the ears, long neck as the back of the head presses the sky away. So really feeling your Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Now take another inhale in the long of the spine. Out the nose, exhale, fold, flat hands. One more halfway lift, breathe in. Plant your flat hands and step into plank. Ball of the foot at the time. And then here, press the floor away. Take a deep breath in. Bend the arms, elbows hug in, maybe all the way down or halfway if you feel warmed up. Baby cobra is what's working for me. Breathe in. And then push through hands and knees en route to downward face dog. If you've modified your flow, you're pushing through tabletop, then downward face dog. Look forward, bend the legs, heels high, breathe in. Left foot, then right foot, forward fold at the top, breathe out. We're heading right up, stand up, breathe in. Hands to heart, press these hands together, fire up the biceps. Arms forward and up, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold, breathe out. Ardha Uttanasana, just once, inhale. Plant your paws. Exhale, step into plank pose. Get rid of the dip in the lower spine as you inhale. Chaturanga, either halfway or all the way. Elbows hug in. Now I'm ready for up dog. Shoelaces down. In my body I am. Downward face dog. Exhale, breath. 2 breaths here. Let's do it one more time. Heels high, bend the legs, breathe in. You can either big step or hop to the top and sneak up, fold, breath out. Stand up, arms high, we're going right up. Hands to heart, press these hands together, feel a little fire and charge in the arms. Reach forward and up, breathe in. Fold on track to Surya A. Breathe out. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift, breathe in. Plant your paws and chaturanga on the same exhale. Hug your belly in. Upward face dog, shoelaces press down to lift the thighs. And downward face dog happens as you roll over the toes. Full breath in. Full sigh out. Let's warm it up. Right leg high. Breathe in. Right knee to right elbow or as close as you can get it. Broad the upper back body. Inhale, kick the right leg up. Left knee, or left elbow, I should say. Inhale, kick it up. Step through on an exhale. Put your left knee down. And Anjaneyasana arms, pick it up, breathe in. And light the fingertips up to track up and back and open the chest body. As you reach up and back, you should feel a kind of similar stretch to upward face dog. And then your hips forward and down. Start to track the gaze forward, hands down. Take an inhale. Straighten your front leg and fold over. Exhale. Bend that front leg again. Low lunge. Plant the hands. Breathe in. Straighten the back leg. Sneak to plank and chaturanga. Same exhale. Upward face dog in breath. Downward face dog, exhale breath. 2 breaths here. Left leg up, big inhale, flex the foot. Left knee to left elbow, broad the upper back body. Left leg up, flex the foot, inhale. And then touch your right elbow, a little twisteroo. Left leg up, breathe in. Step to the left thumb, right knee down. Track the arms forward and up, inhale. And then keep going back, exhale, pause. Breathe in and out here. Imagine there's a kind of string pulling the center of your chest, that sternum space up high, but hips forward and down for 3, for 2. And track your gaze forward to plant your hands down. Breathe in. And straighten your front leg. Ground through the left heel. Breathe out. Come forward again in a low lunge. Left foot flat to the floor. Inhale. Plant the palms. Straighten the back leg. Chaturanga. Exhale. Right in. Upward face dog. Look forward. Breathe in. And downward face dog. Breath out. One more inhale. Ujjayi style, into the pit of the belly, out the nose, exhale. Bend the legs, heels high, breathe in. Hop or big step, top of the mat, exhale, fold, breath out. Feet hip width distance, peace fingers to big toes. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold. Pull on these big toes and then flap the elbows out. Breathe in and out. Let those toes go. Sit the bum down into space. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Breathe in. Your feet are still hip width distance as you sit low. Breathe out. Forward the arms so fingertips look right straight ahead. And then wrists in line with the shoulders, maybe sit lower. Breathe in and out. As you stand up straight, arms overhead, breathe in. And then hook the thumbs up and over to the right. Breathe out. Come up to center, maybe hook opposite way. Inhale. Exhale to the left, stretch your right side open. Come up to center, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold, breathe out. Ardha Uttanasana, 1 inhale. Plant and chaturanga, exhale breath. Knees can go up or down. Upward face dog, shoelaces plant. And downward face dog, breath out. Right leg high, inhale. Knee to nose as close as you can get it. Kick up once on an inhale. And then put your right foot to your right thumb, exhale. Left knee down. Arms high, breathe in. And right away, hands down, breathe out. Straighten both legs. Pick up the back leg, breathe in. And fold in for pyramid pose, breathe out. Shimmy your right hip back, left hip forward for 3, for 2. Walk to the left, wide-legged fold, breathe in. Bow and fold, breathe out. Ardha Uttanasana here. So there's a halfway lift with wide legs. Hands to hips, stand up, press through the heels. Right big toe looks forward, swing the arms up. Warrior 2, exhale. Exalt your warrior, reach up and back, breathe in. Cartwheel the hands, plant the hands. Kick up the right leg, three-legged dog, breathe in. And then move forward into plank and perhaps chaturanga. Upward dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Left leg up, breathe in. Left knee to nose. Inhale, kick up, guys. Exhale, step through. Right knee down. Arms high, Anjane. Reach up and back. Inhale. Exhale, hands down right away. Straighten both legs to pick up the back leg. Breathe in. Exhale, fold into pyramid pose. Ground in pyramid by dropping the heart closer towards this left shin. And left hip back, right hip forward. Walk to the right, wide-legged fold. Breathe in. Fold her down, breathe out. Halfway lift and wide-legged. Weight into the fronts of the feet. Inhale. Ground into your heels, hands to hips, stand up through the heart, flat spine. Turn your left toes to the front of the mat. Swing your wings up, warrior 2, exhale. Feel a little hug of the upper inner thighs here, guys. Look forward above those fingertips. Follow the fingertips up and back, dance back. Breathe in. Exhale, cartwheel the hands, plant those hands. Kick up the left leg, three-legged dog, inhale. And then dive forward through to chaturanga, exhale. Shoelaces down for up dog. Both of those shoelaces. Downward face dog, breath out. Find the home kind of quality here. That rest beat. The rest beat of downward face dog. That has all of your body showing up to work in a place of balance and strength. So it's not just in your arms, it's not just in your legs, it's not just in your hands, it's not just in your feet. You're giving all parts of your body a chance to shine. And deep breath in. And big breath out. Maybe feet together if you're hopping, heels high, bend the legs, breathe in. And then maybe hop and sneak up, forward fold, exhale. Feet hip width distance again. Slip the hands underneath the feet. Palms face up, toes to wrist creases, weight into the fronts of the feet. And then lift a little halfway up, breathe in. And pull in, elbows jet in. And the more you bend the arms and elbows jet in towards the shins, you're going to feel it on your outer side body here. Into the lats, across the top of the back body for 3. One more breath for 2. Let it go from here. Feet together, toes kiss. Sit the bum down, chair pose. Breathe in. And then cross the left ankle over the right thigh. Breathe out. Take an inhale, look forward. Step the left foot down. Exhale. Inhale here. Right ankle crosses to left thigh. Exhale. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale here. Step into chair. Exhale. Breathe in. Hands to heart. Stand up. Breathe out. Chair pose again. Inhale. Surya B. Exhale. Fold. Ardha Uttanasana. Breathe in. Exhale. Chaturanga, whether you hop or step. Upward face dog. Breathe in. Down dog. Breathe out. Listen. Right foot behind the right wrist. Angle your left heel down. Warrior one. Breathe in. Reach. Hands down. Chaturanga. Breathe out. Upward face dog. Inhale. Down dog. Exhale. Left foot behind the left wrist. Right heel down. Right toes to 2 o'clock. Warrior one. Breathe in. In that lunge, then chaturanga. Exhale extends for the full chaturanga. Upward dog brings you back. Inhale. Down dog. One big breath in. Ooh, stick out your tongue. Hum it out. Feet together if you're hopping. Breathe in. And then bend and hop. Froggy, top of the mat. Fold. Breathe out. Ardha Uttanasana. Inhale. Exhale. Fold. Chair pose. Take an inhale. Stand up. Hands to heart. Full breath in. Full sigh out. Arms down. Take your arms forward and up. Breathe in. Fold on an exhale. Step your feet hip width distance. Halfway lift. Breathe in. And bend the left leg, right leg straight. Kick up the right arm. Full breath in here. Full rotation, right rib cage up and back. Beautiful. Right hand down. Breathe in. Step the left foot back. Breathe out. Bring your arms forward and up. Crescent lunge. Inhale. And then wave the arms down and back in line with your left leg. And then wave them forward and up. Crescent lunge. Inhale. Maybe a little more. And then wave them down and back. Exhale. Bring the palms to heart. Breathe in. Left knee up or down. Twist to the right. If this is too much, left hand to the inside of the right foot. Right arm high. Breathe in. Find rotation of right rib cage up and back. Heart and belly lifted. Put your hands down. Frame your front foot. Back leg straight. Breathe in. Straighten your front leg. Fold. Been here before. Breathe out. This time add on. Walk the hands to the right, outside of the right leg, onto your floor, off of your mat for 3. For 2. Start to walk to center and all the way to wide-legged fold left. Breathe in. And then fold in. Breathe out. Listen before we go. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Bend your left leg. Flip your right toes up. Standasana. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Wide-legged fold. Heart and head down. In breath. And then walk towards the right. Exhale. Kick up your left leg. Breathe in. And then bring the left knee to the outer right hip here. Kick up. Inhale. Breathe in. And then bring your left knee to your outer right knee here. One more time. Kick up. Breathe in. Left knee to your outer right knee. Stay here. Plant your hands flat out in front of you about 2 feet. And stay in that right outer hip for 3, for 2. Kick back into a lunge. Breathe in. Chaturanga as right leg goes back. Shoelaces down. Upward face dog. Breathe in. Down dog. Breathe out. 2 breaths here. Heels high. Breathe in. Big step or hop. Sneak up to the top. Breathe out. Chair pose. Feet together. Inhale. Stay in your chair. Exhale. Lift your heels. Breathe in. Then stand up with heels high, hands to heart. Breathe out. 1 breath in. On the balls of your feet, heels down, arms down. Breathe out. Take an inhale. Sigh it out. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Feet hip width distance, halfway lift. Breathe in. Bend your right leg, left leg straight. Kick up your left arm. And just hang out here. What you might feel that's familiar, or is going to be familiar again from that standing splits and flamingo move, is that left outer hip. For 3. For 2. Put the hand down, halfway lift, breathe in. Step the right foot back, breathe out. Crescent lunge, inhale. And then powerful pose, so heart down, arms back, in line with your spine and leg. 2 more of these. In breath, forward and up, and maybe back through the fingertips. Exhale, back to powerful lunge. 1 more of it. Breathe in. Exhale into powerful lunge. Stay in powerful. Hands to heart. Inhale. Exhale, twist over the front leg or make your adjustments. Right knee can be down. Yeah. Right hand can be down, left arm to 12 o'clock. But pick up the belly, rotate the left rib cage up and back. For 3. For 2. Get out of the twist, straighten the back leg, hands down, breathe in. Straighten your front leg, pyramid pose. Been here before. Make it a little different. Walk to the left, take an inhale. Keep the guidance of your hips square here. Exhale as you reach through the fingertips. For 3. For 2. Inhale, walk past center to the right. Wide-legged fold. Exhale, fold down, heart heavy. Inhale, halfway lift. Bend the right leg to flip your front toes up. Standasana. Stay and ground into the left heel. Wide-legged fold. Breathe in. Walk to the left. Turn all 10 toes forward. Kick up the right leg, standing splits. Breathe in as you kick higher. And then right knee to outer left knee. Bend both legs, flamingo. Kick up. Inhale. Folding in as you kick. Exhale, right knee to left, outer knee, flamingo. Kick up. Breathe in. Fold as you kick. Exhale, flamingo again. Hang out in flamingo, hands flat. Into the outer left hip, massaging possibility. Possibility. Oh God, possibility. One breath in, one breath out. Hands flat, closer to your standing foot. Kick up and back into a lunge. Breathe in. Sneak into chaturanga. Upward face dog. Down dog breath. Put your knees down on an inhale. And then wag your tail from those points of the outer hips that were just being worked in possibility. Lean into them, in fact. All right. One more breath in and out. Come back to neutral, curl the toes under, arch the spine, cow pose, breathe in. Let this arch take you to downward face dog. He'll get pulled straight as your bum goes up and back, breathe out. Right leg up, breathe in. And step to your right thumb, breathe out. Inhale to fingertips, breathe in. Exhale, straighten the front leg, breathe out. Walk to the right again, inhale. Head the right hip back, left hip forward, exhale. Walk to center and then to the left, inhale. Exhale, fold here. Option to interlock the hands behind, opening the chest. The heart, heels of the hands can get as close together as you feel possible in your body today. For 3, for 2. Hands out in front to halfway lift, wide-legged fold, breathe in. We're going to repeat, bend the left leg, right heel grounds, right toes up, breathe out. Come back to wide-legged fold, inhale. Hands to hips, press through feet, stand up this time, exhale. Right toes turn out, second warrior, breathe in. And then lunge in that second warrior, breathe out. Touch your back leg, right arm up and back, inhale. Stay here, reach for your right wrist and straighten your front leg, exhale. Breathe in and out. Keep your legs straight, come up to T, long arms, inhale. I like to heel toe that back foot slightly in, toes point forward, hips back, and then triangle pose. Exhale, breath. Block if you have, it can be inside the right foot or outside the right foot. Outside will bring about more open chest, maybe more challenge for you. It might also help you elevate the spirit of the pose as you rotate the left rib cage up and back. And then just breathe. That's what we're here to do. One inhale and exhale out. Put your left hand down to the inside of your right foot. Turn your left heel up, so both legs straight, and kick up your right arm. And then do the detail of right hip back, left hip forward. Breathe in and breathe out. Get rid of the blocks if they're in the way as you bring your right hand down. And then bend the front leg and kick up the left leg. Breathe in. And plant your hands about a foot ahead of you. Breathe out. With your hands only flat to the floor. If they're flat and they're about 2 feet ahead of you, lift your right heel. Keep your right heel lifted. If you wanted to add on, you would hop. But the most important thing is that that right heel is lifted, flat hands down, for 3, for 2. Come back to one foot on the floor if you're hopping. Right heel comes from up to down. Step the toes together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right foot back, right knee down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, interlock the hands behind the head. Use your head like magic. Push it back into the hands, but lift the heart. And then in this arch of your spine and lift of chest, can you melt your hips more forward and down? 3, 2. Come out of the arch, arms high. Hug the belly in, breathe in. Hands to the inside of the left foot. Breathe out. Heel toe a little step out of the left foot, left hand to left thigh or left forearm, and then lean in a little bit like teenager at the mall kind of vibe. Lean in, like hang out. Deep breath in and out. Hang out here or arm high, inhale, and then scoop up, exhale. With an open kind of gaze and chest towards the left for 3, for 2, and for 1. Release, hand down, breathe in, straighten the right leg. Step to plank, exhale. Keep it broad here, upper back, take an inhale. And then chaturanga slow. Put upward dog into the mix with shoelaces down. And then downward face dog, breath out. Left leg up. Left foot to left thumb. Fingertips to lift the heart and belly. Breathe in. And then exhale, straighten this front leg. Full breath in, been here before. Walk to the left, breath out. As you walk to the left, the trick here is to stabilize your hips. Left hip forward, right hip back for 3, for 2. Walk to center and then to the right. Breathe in. You're in a forward fold, bow down. You might be able to get your head down. You might reverse your prayer behind. Option here to grab opposite ankles. And it might be the case that the crown of your head, that little spot for a tripod headstand, comes into effect. If you don't get into a headstand, I want you to try and get into an inversion where your head is heavy in your fold. Pretty much the same benefits. I would even argue you get more of them because you're not distracted with trying to keep yourself on your head. Just fold in and try and let go of holding your body up. Don't hold your body up. Let her go. Deep breath in. Sigh it out. If you're in tripod headstand, start to widen the legs while flexing the feet, belly in. And kind of slip those feet back into a wide-legged stance. Halfway lift for everybody. Breathe in. Bend the right leg. Flip the left toes out. Up. Breathe out. Come back to wide-legged fold. Inhale. Hands to hips creases. Press the feet down. Come up. Exhale. Turn the left toe to the front of the mat. Wings float up. Breathe in. Bend into this left leg while hugging your upper inner thighs. Second warrior. Be aware of your arms. They got to turn on and reach to keep it elevated and light up top. Keep the lunge. Exalt your warrior. Peaceful back. Breathe in. Stay here, right hand to left wrist, straighten the left leg, exhale. Pull it open. 3, 2. Come up into T arms. Breathe in. And then hips back and triangle. Breathe out. And see what you need on this side. It could and it is allowed to be different. Long line of energy here. And if you get a peek at the monitor, there are triangles all over, which is why this is called triangle, right? Triangle in between my legs. Triangle in between my left arm and my left toe. Breathe in and out. Right hand down inside of the foot. Back heel pops up. Both legs straight. Inhale, left arm up. Don't give up on yourself. Deep inhale. Deep exhale as you find rotation out of the upper torso area for 3, for 2. Put the hand down, get the blocks out of the way, breathe in, bend the front leg. Exhale, kick the right leg up. Standing splits. Walk flat hands in front of you, about 1.5 feet, 2 feet, maybe max. And that way you can get them flat if they're further away from the standing foot. And then just lift the left heel. That should be like a lot for a lot of people. And then maybe you kick up and swing up and L it up. And breathe in and out. Maybe you just keep the left heel up. If you're swinging into a handstand, come out of that swing onto your left foot, left heel up. Inhale, left heel down. Step the right foot down, halfway lift. Breathe in. Step the left foot back, left knee down. Exhale. Swing the arms forward and up. Anjaneyasana for a beat. Breathe in. Interlock the hands behind the head, but close the elbows in, guys. Like they're closing like a door. Keep them closed, and then lead the elbows like arrows up and back. Whoa. Oh my God, sometimes this is such a challenging but satisfying pose because you really feel where you're stuck. Come out of the arch of your body, swing your arms straight up, breathe in, and then put your hands down on the inside of your right foot, heel toe the right foot a little wider. Take your right hand to right knee, shove her out a bit, or right forearm, and hang out to the right. It can peel your right foot off the mat. If you want more resistance, you'll keep your right foot grounded. Breathe in and breathe out here. Kick your right arm high. Inhale. Exhale, reach back as you scoop up this back foot. And then a little light turn goes a long way, but try not to go down into this. Lift it up. Still imagine that the teacher asked you to sit up straight at the desk. So even as you do these poses, there's always an element of being proud for yourself, taking a stand within the pose, within the asana. Deep breath in and out. Let it go, hands plant. Straighten the back leg, breathe in. Sneak in right into chaturanga. Upward dog, shoelaces down. Ooh, downward face dog, let it go. Heels high, breathe in. Just to the middle of the mat, keep your hands kind of out in front for a bit. Press into the fingertips, heels of the hands up, breathe in. And lean the bum back like there's a wall to lean up against. Keep reaching through the fingertips forward for 3, 2, and 1. Interlock the hands, or wait, grab your strap if it's nearby. Just hold it kind of in your hand and then interlock your hands at the left shin. Breathe in, come up. Holding the left shin, you're going to round up. Eventually get there into standing when relieving. And bring your left foot first to the inside of the right thigh or right calf, tree. Just hold on to your strap if you have a strap and take your hands to prayer. And then feel the wing of your left knee point kind of opening back while bringing your left hip forward. Breathe in and out. Stage 1, stay here or bring the left knee in. Keep the left knee high, squeezing it up to the chest. Use your abs. Strap, hook on. Yeah. And then kick out. So the strap is useful because it keeps your left hip down with your right. When you're typically using your hands to hook on, one hip will go up like so. And then if you've got the kick out straight, you can take one hand, your left hand, and you can open the left leg the same way you tried to in tree. Same principle. Right hand to right hip or right arm high. And then flex into that strap. Spread the toes. For 3. For 2. Bring it back. A little micro bend is helpful. Yeah. Hold on to the strap. Kick straight out for 3. For 2. Whoo. Step down. Rinse it out. And then drop your strap by your feet, arms high, breathe in. Hands to heart, lift the heels, breathe out. See if you'll slide down here. Take your hands down. We're not going into Bakasana. I know it looks like it. Wide the knees on the outsides of the arms. Fold in with your heels up. You're into the balls of the feet. Round the spine. Breathe in and out. And you should be able to kind of hang out into that point, the point areas of your outer hips where there was a lot of action, that possibility point. For 3. For 2. Put your hands down out in front of your face. And then as you stand your bum up, knees go in, breathe in, heels are high at first. Exhale, fold, heels down. Take your strap, ignore her for a bit, interlock the hands at the right shin. Micro bend both legs, but left heel is down, right heel is lifted. Come up and stand. Breathe in and out. Standing when relieving, taking an inhale here. Taking an exhale. Tree pose. Find your tree. That may be the first step in many. Or it may be where you land and you practice grounding in the standing leg, grounding in the strength of that standing ankle, which is huge for a lot of us if we've had sprained ankles and we've been out of mobility there. So just acknowledge that this is great if it feels like where you need to be. If you're coming out of it, right knee forward, hook on the strap. Kick forward as you hook on. Keep your right hip down and plugged down with the left. Start there with the stretch. I'm going to have to get more space. And then as you are there, right hand to right strap, and you can open up the same kind of character of tree with the hip externally rotating. And then use more in the foot and leg than you would in the arm. The arm is just kind of templated there. For 3, for 2. Come back to center. I like to micro bend. Keep your knee up. Kick straight out. And then slowly slip into stand down. Let it go. One more breath in and out. And drop your strap. Inhale the arms up. Hands to heart, heels up, feet together. Same thing, work this kind of flexibility in the feet. feet were meant to do this, even yours, right? So we're just always working into a place that was originally set up in our bodies to some extent. And then you can go into Bakasana from here. Knees wide. Or you can go into that squat we did before. Hop to Chaturanga or step to plank. Whoo, upward face dog. Breathe in. Roll over the toes, down dog. If you have a practice of hopping through, you can hop through. Or you can 1 foot at a time step through or slip through. Legs out in front, that was the top of your mat. Legs long, arms high, breathe in as you sit on your sit bones. Stay here for a beat, just recognize that this is Adho Mukha Shavasana, down dog. Same setup, right? Wrists on top of your shoulders, sit bones underneath your shoulders, really that line of energy. And then if you imagine that your feet are on the ground, what could you do with your legs? For 3, for 2. Inhale, reach through the fingers. Ooh, exhale, fold. Breathe in. Exhale, fold. Come back up on an inhale. I'm going to turn around to face you guys a little bit. You can stay where you are. Left foot to the inside of the right leg. Right hand down on the right ankle or shin or inside of the right foot. Some people can hook the peace fingers to right big toe. Inhale the left arm high. This is my least favorite pose just because it never really looks as cool as I'd like it to on other people. It looks great. But I have problems staying open. So I put my left hand behind my head to charge my head back and press into my hand. It keeps me accountable. Ground my left sit bone and then reach up and over. And that's probably as much as I'm going to get. Some people can reach right over and then they can kiss their left fingertips to their right fingertips onto the big toe. Not my story. Not my problem to think about, right? Got to let it go. So noticing when we're attaching, finding our own journey in a pose. As you come back up, you're going to kick the left arm high, breathe in. You're going to put the left hand close beside the left sit bone, press into your right heel, right leg long, right arm overhead, breathe in and out, joy. Stretch. Come back into the sit. Template the hands behind on fingertips. Switch out the legs. Left hand where it needs to be, probably similar to the other side. Right sit bone down as well as left. Arm high on the right hand, breathe in. Right hand either up and over to keep your heart open or like me, right hand to head. That way you can press your head into your hand and wing back your heart so it's exposed. You're never collapsing. And then you just stay where you need to be to keep the integrity of being open in this pose here. Right? As you come out of it, right arm high, breathe in, a little kick up. Right hand down near the right sit bone. Inhale, left arm up, pick up the hips, press into the left heel. Exhale, reach. Stay and enjoy. It's called joy pose. 2, 1. Come back. Template the hands behind. Bring the soles of the feet together, knees wide. Put your hands maybe on your ankles to prop your heart up wide. You kind of pull here, sit your bum down, ground. You can fold out of this with a long spine and keep it super active. Or if you like things sweet, lazy, you can thread your right arm underneath, your left arm underneath your left calf, and start to find a fold. And if you have a block, you can use him as a kind of pillow so that you can hang out here for a beat or two. If you're doing this active, the activity of it, the yang effort, is in the length of the spine, shoulder blades closer together. No pain in the lower spine as you fold a little more. Keep the knees wide. In practice, you could hold where I am in the passivity of this 5-7 minutes, and it changes over time. Becomes a little more sleep-like, a little less effort that you can meet. As you come out as slow as you can, round out. Even if you were active, close your knees like a book, and then lie down on your back body. About a minute away from the end of class, I want you to at least do this last little bit of time for Shavasana. Shavasana, still body, with the exception of how the body has to move for your breath to come in and your breath to leave out. Thank you so much for day 4. Please keep on keeping on as I say those words. Even if your practice looks like you're meeting the mat in the position we're in right now, that's your practice. And God knows we don't get enough of that. So I hope to continue to inspire you to keep meeting your mat in this practice and meeting all of us. I know we're going to get over like that little bit of hump where we're just going to be unstoppable. So if you're feeling a little stoppable today, just hold on. Hold on and trust. Lots of love, guys. Sweet dreams in your Shavasana. And let me know how you're doing. See you tomorrow for day 5 of our 30-day yoga challenge. We're going to be doing a moto class that a lot of you guys are familiar with from the studio. Namaste.